That's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Mystery.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Vou chegar vivo, né, pra contar. Era um cara branco do século masculino com 18 anos. Tá, isso aqui foi o que as luzinhas disseram ali. As luzinhas não, as fitas falaram. Tá, isso aqui é o negócio da polícia falando que a menina encontrou o corpo, na verdade. Corpo do George. Que era o cara de 18 anos ali, né? I don't like this game.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape.
É a mina que pediu a
I
música.
can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
É a mina da
I don't know.
música.
I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know.
Será?
Found another tape that talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
Uhum.
I found a written autopsy report.
What did it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
Eu li no
Autopsy
post-it.
report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here.
É
It looks like
verdade.
she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a
fuck?
car door.
A car door?
After he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
Depois de morrer, a porta dele foi presa num carro. Tentaram mover o corpo dele. Pô, ele morreu. Botaram ele no carro, daí o braço dele caiu pra fora, fecharam a porta nele e jogaram ele no rio.
After he was dead, to where he was
Exatamente, exatamente, Forrest.
What is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting?
Tem muitas pessoas envolvidas
The
aí.
body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip.
Por isso que o xerife morreu, pô.
I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True.
Pô, então todo mundo que tá morrendo, na verdade, é porque aprontou alguma coisa com o George que morreu.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording.
Sim.
I think it was Clive.
Sim, todos sabem de alguma coisa.
This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
A menina da faculdade não morreu porque não tinha nada a ver com isso. Pô, faz sentido.
I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for
Mas o cara que ele matou lá, o que tinha a ver?
For playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died.
O cara lá babacão que tava fazendo os trote e tal.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
Faz sentido.
We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest.
Só pra ser chato, kkkk.
But Clive said he had read about other murders.
O filho de algum deles?
And that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Why didn't he just come
Então
out
ajudar as pessoas é a resposta errada. A gente devia deixá-las morrer.
Threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Ah, eu disse que eu vou aparecer lá em cima, eu não quero voltar tudo a pé. Ufa.
God, you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Eu tô cheio de armas.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
It's not a job, it's our job.
You gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
A musiquinha dela, ó.
I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Fuck you.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events.
Tô desse disco, né, mano? O que eu faço com ele?
One of our earlier callers, Virginia.
Jabuia.
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
What's up?
Saving lives, the huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Yes.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest.
Give me some answers.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Well, can you think of any reason why?
Ele tá dando informação sem forçar a informação.
I don't think so.
All right. When you were attacked earlier, you mentioned a name. Clive.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling.
Ele era o assobiador.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because he...
Ele era, tá? Isso aí ficou óbvio.
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
Yeah.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Cópias,
Well, he
cópias.
didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we
Cópias.
found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
Tá ao vivo, gente, ao vivo aqui na screen.
I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no.
But...
Well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat.
deu
And it
dinheiro.
was getting to where
Ao mesmo
I
tempo
couldn't
ameaçou.
afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat
Já
me
tá
to within
falando ao
an inch
vivo
of my
agora.
life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me.
Ó, aqui na
You have
screen.
to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
Nós
This
também,
will
nós
help
também.
end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon.
Me.
Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now.
Eu não sei ter cuidado,
Hopefully
gente.
she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio.
A gente sabe o que tu fez no verão passado.
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show.
Yes, aqui a gente faz ao contrário, porque a gente não é mainstream, tá ligado?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life.
Pois se ela tivesse morrido,
Without anything you asked.
como é que a gente ia perguntar?
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I can tell. Just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we
No,
think
yeah.
he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any
Aí suave,
secrets
suave,
you've had
né?
to keep?
Pra não assustar ela.
I have to keep quiet about.
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know that?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life.
Ih, ela abriu o bico.
After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up.
Ganhando a
you said
confiança
you'd
dela
stop
pra ela abrir a
I just
matraca.
needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Ah,
You
beleza.
truly did great for
Beleza,
us.
acho melhor que isso não
Well,
tinha com
folks,
essa fala
if anyone out there has any thoughts
Perry. Cara, mano,
on
esqueci
what's
não.
going on tonight,
Peggy.
please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Ó a musiquinha.
Caller on line 1.
O ouvinte tem essa música boa, não, né?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Boris. I know this is really out of the blue with everything.
É o cara da pizza de novo,
But
gente.
I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on! It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had
Pontes
salt
Pizza.
and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Party.
Sir Pepperoni.
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Eu falei, Peg, tu para de mandar na minha rádio, mano. Tu para de mandar na minha rádio, exatamente. Culpo tu sim. Eu vou quebrar esse vidro e vou te sabugar, guria. Eu vou quebrar esse vidro e sabugar, mano. Eu sei o que eu tô fazendo. Meu trabalho.
189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
O cara tá chorando ou rindo? Tá rindo.
Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Aqui o bem, aqui o bem.
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Ao vivo, hein? Ao vivo. Tô vivo de novo, que bom, Frão. Ainda evitando de usar óculos pra ele não morrer de vez. Mas não fique sem teus olhos, hein? Mano, se for o Pony Pizza... Mano. Se for o Pony Pizza aqui, ó. O Pony Pizza aqui, ó. Deve morrer. Deve morrer. A boa, mano, é que a gente descobriu que o assobiador original era o zelador da rádio, mas existe um novo assobiador. E a gente tá tentando descobrir por quê.
All I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now.
Mas os caras tá copiando ele por alguma coisa, porque teve um guri que morreu.
Don.
Uma galera que escondeu o corpo e o assobiador. E o novo assobiador tá indo atrás dessas pessoas. O xerife morreu porque ele tinha encoberto o negócio.
Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
Chuck.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
O motivo é porque a galera toda sabia do guri que morreu. E, tipo assim, o corpo dele foi encontrado em outro lugar.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
E toda essa galera tá envolvida porque o corpo dele sumiu e foi parar em outro lugar. Mas tipo, a gente não sabe por que ele morreu, quem que matou, o que aconteceu. E o assobiador parece estar indo atrás dessas pessoas. Te catar, Aurora.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week.
Pede pra qualquer um que prefere morrer aí fora. Pois é, eu pensei a mesma coisa também, Furão. Talvez a gente deva deixar as pessoas morrer porque elas são cuzona.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park that I doubt any of your listeners live there.
O cara do cachorro, mano.
Sounds like a prime piece of
o cara do cachorro mora ali.
Really carries at night.
Aí, ó.
Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window.
É o vizinho ali, mano. Como que era o nome dele?
The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system or I'm gonna die.
É uma boa. É uma boa, Furão. Tanto que tem uma pessoa que a gente falou com ela. Falou com ela porque a gente salvou ela. Eu queria ver o que ia acontecer se ela morresse.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course.
Tá fodida.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Não, o pessoal, tipo assim, eu vou esperar o cara da rádio que me salvar. E se o assobiador estiver escutando, o que vai adiantar? Nada. Vai pra outro lugar, tchê.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
Música boa, hein?
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well... Tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever.
E se ela é assassina, a gente vai ajudar ela a entrar na casa do cachorro e ela vai matar o cara do cachorro.
But to help someone.
Será?
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Procure informações sobre o sistema de segurança. Starlights e o bagulho babubá. Vai. Pano. Joga a caneta. Não. Não. Um ponto pizza, motherfucker. Acho que eu vou fazer um chazinho mais tarde, tá? Um tempinho gostoso pra isso e tava ficando ruim da garganta. Pô, chazinho é bom, hein? Eu também tô pensando em fazer um mais tarde, ô furão. Nesse tempinho frio, cara, um chazinho, um chocolate quente, tem nada melhor, hein? Tá. Aqui não tem nada do... Só vantagens. Estamos chegando no inverno, né? Daqui pra frente só pra trás. Pô, mano, daqui pra frente só pra frente, né? Invernozinho é mó bom, cara. Tudo é mais gostoso fazendo inverninho de frio. Pô, mano, onde eu vou deixar o troféu? Pronto. Tô de olho, Peg. Tô de olho, Peg. É, como que é o nome do bagulho mesmo? Starlight 4000. Bah, eu fiz uma bagunça aqui. Se tiver alguma coisa, me ferrei. Acabou, música boa.
Woodside Apartments. Coming soon, No pets. Not open until... What?
Longe da linha de 3 setores industriais. Sem animal de estimação, hein? Ela tá metendo fake na gente. Woodstands Apartments a gente achou. Tem que ver só qual que é o do negócio de segurança aí. Não, não. Tá até desligado o negócio. Tá, aqui tá tranquilo. Eu posso ir lá pra fora se eu quiser.
I need a key to get in there.
Pô, ali tem uma parte que precisa de uma chave ainda. Também. Mano, essa parte é que eu não gosto nem um pouquinho de editar, hein? Nem um pouquinho. A rádio tá com ou sem o zelador afinal? Sem o zelador agora, porque aparentemente ele morreu. Mas o zelador da rádio era o Killer. E ó, ô Furão, não sei se tu viu, tinha uma passagem secreta aqui, ó. Do zelador loucão. Pô, não achei nada do negócio 4000 ali. Obrigado pelos 5 meses, meu amor.
Acho que a Peg é a assassina.
Tu acha? Faz sentido, hein? Eu também acho. Eu também desconfio dela, tá? Também desconfio dela. Então por que tem tanto piso molhado aí? Porque ele morreu! Ela pode ter alguma coisa a ver com o assassino. O zelador morreu, por isso que tá essa bagunça toda aqui. Olha o Psy. Mano, vocês estão malucos aí. Vocês estão malucos. Falando em molhado. Pegue.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Pô, mano,
Dawn
tentei,
says
não
she's
achei
stuck
nada.
outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Dica pros
And we have the
amiguinhos
same
agora que tá
security
chegando
system
frio mais
delivered here.
chuva.
Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
Mano, eu tava no porão. Eu tava. No porão, mano. Eu tava lá. Eu tava lá. O ser humano não tem um receptor específico para umidade. A gente identifica a pressão e temperatura. E, pô, aqui tem bastante coisa, mas não tem um material sobre isso. Então a gente não sabe por certeza se algo tá molhado. O cérebro combina as coisas que dá informação pra gente da melhor forma que puder. Então a gente é burro. A gente não sabe nem se o negócio tá seco ou molhado. Então se tu chegar no varal, encostar na roupa e ficar na dúvida, tá molhado ou só frio, pô, mano, é a dúvida da minha vida, o Furão. Eu sempre pergunto pra Má ver. A chance é que esteja fria, pode tirar. Bom saber, Furão, bom saber. A Má sempre fala, não, só tá frio, pode tirar. Ah, mano, vai estar aqui, mano. Esse lugar aqui é macabro. Olha essa porra piscando tudo, mano. Tomar no cu.
Starling 4000. User manual.
Essa porra, mano. Mano, vai ser um bicho dali uma hora.
These codes should come in handy.
Eu sempre toco com a roupa no rosto. É um pouco mais fácil de saber. Normalmente no rosto eu sinto melhor. Se tu der uns 2 dias por algum motivo, é bem provável que esteja seco. Fé. E aqui em Blumenau é foda, porque tipo, tem muita umidade. Então é realmente difícil saber se o bagulho tá seco, molhado, úmido. A gente é o único bicho que usa varal. Sete, 159, 14. Fica aí. Não, lá em cima, que eu acho que é importante. Ó, Gallant Creek. Tem muita coisa errada nesse bagulho que a moça falou ali, tá?
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I found a flyer for the apartments. They're not open.
Quer a vozinha grossa ou a fina? Vai na grossa hoje, só pra diferenciar.
Ativou? Beleza. Essa é a voz grossa, gente. Parece cara do BBB. Hoje, no paredão, o assobiador.
Open for move-in till next month. No pets, and they're located pretty far from the trains.
So Dawn probably isn't trying to get into Woodside.
Exato, foi o que eu falei, mano.
Doesn't seem like it.
Foi o que eu
Alright.
falei.
Well, I'll get Dawn back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
Quase não deve entender nada. Calma aí, deixa eu diminuir um pouco aqui o... tá no máximo. Eu boto um pouco aqui, ó. Botar 5. Assim dá de entender mais. Ou melhor? Oi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beleza. Dá beijinho na
Whenever you're
menina.
ready.
Bora. Ah, tá, tem que ligar pra ela, né?
Don, are you there? This is
Ela não tá
Forrest
tentando
Nash
entrar no
from
bairro na casa
189.16.
dela, hein? Já falou.
Stream.
Oh, thank God.
The
you're back.
Scream.
I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Tem como deixar preset? Cara, eu acho que até tem o furão, mas esse que eu uso, tipo, eu tenho que mudar uma barrinha se eu quero mais grossa ou mais baixa, boys. Mas eu já aprendi ali qual é a frequência que eu tenho que deixar, mais ou menos. Qual o código eu passo pra Aurora? Vamos lá.
código de acesso, código de atendimento de manutenção, teste de alarme, aviso, isso iniciará todas as medidas de segurança, código de desativação do teste de alarme e código de acesso. Não sei, gente, qual que eu dou. Eu não prestei atenção, gente, eu vou salvar aqui porque, né? Vou mudar o código de desativar o teste de alarme.
The code is 811220.
Thank you, Forrest.
Alarm test already deactivated.
The alarm deactivation. I think you gave me the wrong number on purpose. Well, I'll just do this the
Não, Aurora! Aurora é crazy, man!
What did we do?
Aurora é crazy!
No!
Ela matou um cachorro! E quem que atirou em quem? Não, ela matou o doguinho! Não, doguinho!
Ricky! Ricky! Hello?
Troca o resgate ele pra alterar de voz para o povo já escolher como vai ficar quando for pedir. Ah, já deixa voz grossa ou voz fina, né? Essa voz não dá?
Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. Oh, man, Maxine, I'm coming, buddy.
Não, doguinho!
I've gotta go.
A Aurora é o aspirador.
Stay strong.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
Gente, não tinha como fazer algo melhor, né? Atendimento de manutenção, teste de alarme, código de desativação do teste de alarme. Sim, mas era pra dar errado, porque se eu desse o certo, ela ia entrar sorrateiro. E ela ia matar ele. Exatamente. Fuck!
So, the whistling man...
Falei que era uma mulher, mano. Eu dei a cal no começo da live. Que era uma mulher.
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it.
Eu falei ao Peg. Tu que não me escuta,
You
Peg.
spoke to her multiple times.
Que legal, velho. Bora dançar. O cachorro está morrendo. Som na caixa, DJ.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek strange.
Really, Forrest?
Sim, Peg, sim.
Why do you think she requested that song?
Mano, vai me dar umas porradas na Peg.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out
Mas
there.
ela apareceu, hein?
What now?
Ela
I guess let's
apareceu,
make an
hein?
announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who
woman!
manipulated you into
Feminism.
letting her in before she attacks you.
As pistas, legal. Nós somos vizinhos cuidando dos outros e ficaremos em segurança. Deixa eu te dizer isso. Mas não se pode confiar em ninguém.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name.
Pode ser, pode ser.
If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911.
Ah, eu acho que era pra botar pra não confiar em
Hopefully, our
ninguém.
next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Eu queria dar tipo uma moral, tipo, galera,
Okay, folks,
vai dar tudo
time to take a
certo.
call.
Juntos nós vamos superar por isso.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm
Casey?
a 25 Nancy
Foda, mano!
Everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Yes.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
Era um assobiador, gente!
He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Foda, mano!
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help.
Okay.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left him to bleed
Cara,
out.
foca no cara sangrando,
They
mano.
were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny
Deixa um
now,
rastro pra
is it?"
seguir ela, será?
Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
Ok.
I can't drive, so we need an
Vamos ser
ambulance.
ambulância, a ambulância explodiu.
The ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in his
Thank you.
stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulances, well, you know.
I know,
Macy.
but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest,
Macy Drive.
you're going to have to get him here.
Ali.
We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now.
A gente
And
vai ter
even
que
if
ensinar a
we
mulher a
did, he's bleeding
dirigir.
out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him.
Ok.
To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
Não.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the
Médicos.
procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
Ok.
Can you handle that?
A gente dá conta.
I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply.
Esse jogo ia ser muito mais doido se ele liberasse pra dirigir com o nick do jogador. E você ter que passar essas informações como Forrest, tudo certo pra dar errado.
The object he was stabbed with is still in
Tipo
him.
chat GPT
Don't
te dando
take it
respostas.
out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Eu
It
teria.
makes sense though.
Eu já vi muito filme.
God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Anota aí, chat.
I'm still with you,
Oh,
Doc.
fuck
What else do we
man.
need to know?
Música,
If he's lost a
música.
lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast.
Ok, a gente tá perdendo tempo
Cloth
aqui já.
bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top
Ok,
of it.
não tira, bota
When it's
outro.
safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevators.
Pesquisa no Google então como cuidar de alguém que levou uma facada.
This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Vamos nessa. Stacy?
Hello?
Stacy? Casey?
Forrest, are you there?
Casey, stay with me.
Casey, I have bad news. We're on our own for now.
Oh, no. No. Jason! Why the hell didn't I do anything?
No,
Isso
Casey,
aí.
you did the right thing. We got advice from somebody at St. Gabriel's. We're gonna talk you through this.
Oh, thank God! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left.
Isso, boa.
And he's still bleeding.
Boa.
I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell.
Não,
Should
não
I
tira.
pull it out?
Não toque na
Don't
faca.
touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop
Ô
making
meu,
suggestions.
esquece, cala a boca e só
No,
escuta.
don't worry, Casey. We're a
Cala a
team
boca e só
here.
escuta a gente que nós somos os
We're all going to get
especialistas.
Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Deixa a faca quieta, né?
All right. I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now isn't the time.
Important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there.
Eu não prestei atenção.
Okay.
Eu não era pra mexer muito na faca.
Jason, please be okay.
O que tu quer falar comigo agora, Peg? Porra, o cara tá sangrando,
Can't stay
mano.
on the line with her all
Tu não
night.
consegue.
Dawn is still out there.
Tu não consegue, mano, deixar o pessoal de boa, Peg. Porra, Peg.
She's
Porra.
probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly.
O cara
And
tá
we heard the
sangrando,
nurse.
mano.
We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
She said there was a car there. I know she doesn't know how to drive, but we may not have a choice.
Forrest, that's a terrible idea. Never mind hurting Jason. She might get herself or someone else killed.
Mano, Peg.
Don't suppose you have
Peg,
any
eu
ideas?
vou aí. Eu vou aí, Peg.
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course.
Eu vou aí, Peg. Eu vou aí. Eu vou virar um assobiador pra ti, mano. Eu vou virar um assobiador pra ti, cara.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind.
Nossa, a mulher me
So,
irrita.
how does KFAM's first aid course
Vai
help
dar
us?
boa, chat.
Casey
Confia
said
que
they're
vai
at
dar
25
boa.
Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of
Acelera o pensamento. Acelera o pensamento, Peg.
But I don't know
Se
who
eles
lives
morrer, a culpa
there.
vai ser tua, hein?
And since I missed
Eles
the
morrer, a
training
culpa vai ser
day,
tua.
I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
Acabou o tempo da vozinha aí.
Acabou the time of the voice.
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with
Oh
that.
my fuck god, essa mulher não vem com solução. Ela só vem com problema.
It's sensitive information.
Fuck.
So Reggie probably locked it in his
Fuck.
safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker though.
Grossa de novo. Vocês são muito engraçadinhos, sabia?
Muito engraçadinhos.
Maybe something in his office will give it
Oh
away.
my fuck.
Right.
God. Assobiador me mata. Eu não aguento mais essa mulher, assobiador.
The future is floppy?
Me mata, assobiador.
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy
Senhor
and
Barulho,
started
eu não
phasing
aguento
out our
essa
physical
mulher.
records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Eu não aguento
I
essa
imagine it's the same for our personnel
mulher.
files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
É o que tu só faz, né? Tu só joga a chave por baixo da porta, mano. Não faz mais nada de útil. Não faz mais nada de útil.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Que pariu, hein?
Locked tight.
Vou levar onde é o escritório dele, é lá embaixo, né? A Peggy é muito chatinha. Se eu tiver que ajudá-la, eu vou deixar ela morrer. Peggy, tu é muito chata. O cara tá sangrando e morrendo e tu não tá nem aí. Cara desorganizado. Ó, o cara tem negócio de primeiros socorros, ó.
Looks like I need a 4-digit
Data
code.
muito importante. Meu aniversário, certeza. Errei já. Errei meu aniversário,
That's not
gente.
working. Must be something else.
Não é essa data, então não é importante. (1987), será? Meu Deus, o cara tem muito post-it. Pergunta pra Janice ou tá atrasado. Soldar. Dá uma explorada aqui antes. Baixado para sempre. Escrever documento de apresentação. Bom título. Traga de volta o protagonismo original e o vilão. Muita coisa vai. Cortes profundos. Ultra secreto. 11/7. Vamos ver se é 11/7.
Nice.
Pô, mano, não quero nem saber da... Puta que pariu. Puta que pariu. Ó, gente, pra quem não sabe, isso é um disquete, tá? Ele bateu, hein? O cara fazia um diário. Os disquetes dele. Ah, tá, entendi, gente. Tem que escolher a pessoa que vai levar ela lá, né? A Karen se destaca no trabalho nos últimos meses. Ela assume o programa de Amish junto aos gêmeos Tiberline. Ela perderam um amigo secreto, treinamento de primeira vista, socorro. Tá, essa aqui também não é boa não, hein? Cinco gatos. Meu Deus, tem que saber até o nome dos gatos. Tá, essa aqui... tá, não existe dia 30 de fevereiro. Entendi a piadinha do livro dele.